Hi everybody. So I really want to do an original Christmas this year for you guys, and I have been watching the Let It Go soundtrack from Frozen by Demi Lovato for a few times. It's one of those songs that really kind of just like gets me jiving. One song that really kind of keeps me amped up is Let It Go, anything of that nature, because I really feel that those words are very like a yogi's Bible. Just those three little words, let it go. And I think I kind of got into this the last time I did a Frozen tutorial for you guys, which was like the Elsa look. I talked to you guys about how important I think the song is and how beautiful I think the song is. A lot of people are just like, I don't ever want to hear anyone sing that song, but I feel it's because they either haven't seen the movie or they haven't felt the power behind the lyrics. The reason why Demi Lovato's soundtrack did so well is because if you watch the music video, you feel the power in the lyrics. Whether she sings it or the hit Broadway actress who voiced Elsa sings it, I still feel the lyrics. It is a more wearable look, it's not a cartoon look. I want you guys to be able to wear the makeup looks I put together and be able to perform them, which is really why I don't do a lot of transformations or costumes. I really want them to be applicable to you. So I really hope that you enjoy this tutorial because this song does mean something to me. And alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. I've rambled way too much, and yeah. I'm now going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Base number 1, and we're going to start putting this underneath the arch of the brow. So for palettes, I always encourage everybody who watches my channel to take whatever they have in their kit. There is absolutely no point in rushing to the store and using verbatim what I have, unless it's something you're really going to want and use. That said, I'm going to be taking a couple palettes in today's video simply because that's what I have and that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to very much focus on the colors I'm utilizing in this video. Is the Boudoir Eyes palette, and the reason I'm taking this is because it is chock full of neutrals. I feel every girl needs a basic neutral palette. I have some in the cool family and I have some in the warm family. You know, you don't need to have all of that. You could really just have one neutral palette. So starting off, I'm going to take Heaven, and I'm just going to take sort of a creamy white color. This is just very much a nude color. Now, if you have darker skin than I do, you might want to go into Fuzzy Handcuffs. This might be a really nice neutral color for you for the eyebrow area. So I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques brush, fairly universal brush. This is very much like the MAC 217, which very few of us can afford. One of the reasons I really like vegan brushes is not just because they have no animal hair, but because of that simple factor. They're more inexpensive, shed less, and are hypoallergenic. Now for the crease, I'm going to go into Fuzzy Handcuffs, which is that medium nude I recommended for darker skin tones as a highlight color. I'm just going to go through the crease line, kind of shadow it out. Eyelid, we're going to be blacking it out with an eyeliner. I know what you're thinking there, that crazy lady goes again telling me to put black on my eyelids. Is she gonna do this all winter? So the second palette we'll be taking today is the Shady Lady from the Balm Volume 2. I know a lot of you must have some neutrals and some sort of very simple colors in your kit, so this shouldn't be a completely difficult tutorial to replicate. Bossy Bobby right here, which is this navy. I'm going to pack this on to my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. This is a really good face eye brush. You can use it to highlight the face, conceal the face, and you can use it to basically blend out the brow bone or pack pigment over the eyelid. So for the crease, I'm going to go in with Voulez-Vous, and then just start blending out Bossy Bobby. I'm now going to be taking Bossy Bobby underneath the eyes. I'm now going to take the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. So for lashes, I'm going to be taking the Red Cherry in verse 747 mediums. These come in small, they come in large. If I'm not mistaken, they also come in XL. But I get my lashes, majority of them, in a little beauty boutique at my work. But if I don't have access to that, or there's a pair of lashes I really want that are limited edition, I'll head over to Madame Madeline and scoop them up there. There's always a coupon code on that site, and they sell everything at the same price that I get them for on Madame Madeline. Once those babies are on, I'm going to try to fill them out. I don't know how my mascara tube got so messy all of a sudden. Romanesque gel eyeliner. It's okay if this look is slightly grunge or a little overly smoky, because we are doing a rockers look. That's why I added the extra mascara below the lash line, or right at the lash hair is when I normally try to keep it very clean, because her eyes in the video are like Smolder City. Okay, so now that the eye makeup is on, we've already done the face, and for setting powder, I use the Ambient Lighting Powder in Diffused Light prominently throughout the forehead, the cheek, high planes of the face, the nose, and the chin, of course. This is very similar to my skin tone, so it doesn't give off a whole lot of light, but it really does create this really gorgeous, ethereal, almost Monroe type glow when I use it that way. And then for my contour, she does have a very sort of prominent contour in the video, in my opinion. I mean, it's not overdone to the extent where she's channeling Kim Kardashian, but she definitely has some cheekbones going. So I took Banana and I placed this underneath the eyes with the Design Tools 942. Any gold brush is really going to be very easy for beginning contour. So for the contour, I took Fawn. Which is a gray, kind of like a gray beige color. It basically is kind of like a matte bronzer, a very true matte bronzer with gray eyeshadow mixed together. Almost like NYX's Taupe blush that I know a lot of people will use as a contour. Now I'm going to be taking Sand, which is a shimmery version of Vanilla. And for those of you who feel that you don't quite fit the color profiling for this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette, you could build your own contour palette at AnastasiaBeverlyHills.com and pick a variety of other colors that might be more appropriate for true contouring, as this palette contains very popular concealer shades. This is all about Frozen, so there really isn't any bronzer. But like I said, since she is a bit more sculpted than just plain contoured, we are going to go into Java, which is the lighter of the two bronzers, because we still want to keep in the realm of Frozen. Although I know she's not trying to look like Elsa at all, really. She is just being herself. For blush, you could take a True Peach or a True Light Pink. We're going to be taking Beach Peach from Too Faced. It is from their Sweetheart blush line. And again, just sculpting it with the contour and the highlighter brush. I took a MAC class ages ago and I learned something really amazing in that particular class. And that was that you actually need less brushes than you think you do. So cohesively blend your entire look together. You'll notice that I take very few brushes in my tutorials, not out of laziness. I don't hate washing brushes. I literally do it because my looks are more cohesively blended when I'm grabbing less clean tools. Now granted, my tools were clean when I started with said look, but they all end up pretty muggly by the time I'm done, because I really only use brushes that will literally just get the job done. So we're almost done with today's look, and for lips I'm going to take Inglot 68 AMC Soft Precision, and we're just going to gently outline the lips to give it some form. And then I'm going to take Inglot Lipstick 224. And then Pacifica Enlightened Nourishing Mineral Lip Gloss and Beach Kiss. You could easily do this look without lashes as well. Or even without the sculpted face, if you're in a hurry. I know a lot of Frozen tutorials come out, and I have one myself. I'll go ahead and link it in the bottom bar if you'd like to check it out. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the hair because I didn't, or I still don't have the appropriate length or cut to do that big old braid. But yeah, you'll see that video. It's in the bottom bar if you'd like to see the purple variation. And I hope you enjoyed Demi Lovato's version for her soundtrack for Frozen. Happy holidays.